Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Hacks and Hunt. Today we are comparing two middle end bows. We're not going to the high end, we're not going to the low end, we're right here in the middle between Hoyt and Mathews. So the two bows that we are putting side by side today are the Mathews Tactic. I've actually never shot this bow, as well as the Hoyt Nitrux, which I've also never shot before. So we are going to shoot these side by side, compare them, and let you guys know which one feels and shoots the best. So stay tuned if you guys want to find out which one shoots better. First up, which we're going to cover, is the Hoyt Nitrux. This bow, bare bow, starts at $850. This one is a 60 to 70 pound, draw length 27 to 30. So the reason why you're going to go after this bow is it has a cheaper price than the high top end bows that Hoyt makes. But then the reason why you're going to go over this bow versus the Hoyt Power Max, which is setup and everything, is $850. So you get your sight, your quiver, your rest, and everything for $850. This is the bare bow for $850. The reason why this one's going to be more is you have machined aluminum limb pockets. You have a more top end cam, as well as it's a little bit more of a parallel limb system here. Still the cast magnesium riser. So let's go ahead and shoot this. I've never shot this before, so we're gonna go ahead and see how she shoots and let you guys know my honest review. So it is set at 70 pounds and 30-inch draw length. First initial response with that draw cycle is pretty, it's pretty smooth. Go ahead and try that one more time. Yeah, that's a smooth draw cycle. Sits in the hand really well. It has the same grip as my RX one, so that's really nice. Let's go ahead and see how that pin settles in. Let's go ahead and shoot one more. That pin on that one, it wasn't settling as much as some other bows that I've shot, but it could have just been that. So any movement, back end, front end, it does show inside your pin. It does settle pretty well though. Shooting those first two shots, first things first, hand shock. Does have more than the top end bows. Totally fine. With that, you're paying for a cheaper bow, so there's obviously going to be a difference there. Also, one thing I did forget to mention, you do have a roller guard on this bow. Power Max does not have that. They just have the cable bar. So let's go ahead and shoot a third arrow out of this. And then let's focus on the jump forward. So it does have quite a bit of hand shock, but not a whole bunch. Not enough to make me want to cry about it. So that's good. Let's see how much this jump forward. So go ahead and pay attention to that bottom pocket. So it does jump forward just a little bit. Honestly, it kind of feels the same as an RX4 Ultra. It very similar jump forward and hand vibration. Maybe a little bit more than that, but it does remind me of that a little bit. So let's go ahead and check this string angle, see how this feels. The axle, I'm not sure what it is. Let's go ahead and see. Doesn't say on here. It's probably 31, 32. You have to look that one up online. So that string angle, I'm gonna go ahead and anchor the way I typically do. It's the exact same as my Hoyt RX1. Very steep, or very wide string angle there. Like that a lot. Next we have up is the Mathew's Tactic. This bow also runs bare bow for a 49-850, just like the Hoyt Nitrux. So this one has the maneuverability for, I think it's 60 to 70 pounds, and then up to 29-inch draw length. Feels very good. Don't know too much about this bow. Has the split yokes on both top and bottom. Also has a roller guard, so that's nice. It does have a, looks like it has a bigger brace height. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. But I like the feel of it. Feels, balance is about the exact same as that Hoyt Nitrux. I did go ahead and put them both on the scale. They're both shooting, or sorry, they are both weighing in at 4.8 pounds, so they are identical weight. So let's go ahead and shoot this Mathew's Tactic and see how this feels in the hand being shot. First off, draw cycle feels really good. Back wall's a little spongier than that Nitrux. This is a 29-inch draw, so it's an inch shorter right now than that Nitrux I shot. Does settle in pretty nice. Has a little bit of hand vibration, but not a whole lot. Surprisingly enough, that it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it has very much. So let's go ahead and see how that hand vibration is one last time. So it does kind of jump forward and tilt back a little bit. There is no stabilizer on it, so that could definitely change that if you were to throw something on there on the front. But hand shock, it's not as much as that Nitrux. Definitely has a lot less hand shock there. The way that pin settles in is actually really nice. I got no complaints about that. The feel of it's really good. Feels, you know, high quality, looks high quality. But let's go ahead and shoot this one last time. No, it's a great shooting bow. They both very equal. Mathews does have a little less hand shock, and Mathews has really dialed in to minimize hand shock on all of their bows throughout. Low end, top end, middle end, doesn't matter. But we are gonna go ahead and throw both of these through the chronograph and see exactly how they're shooting, how fast they're shooting. I don't even know what the IBO is on these things, but we're gonna go ahead and check that chrono and then let you guys see which one shoots faster. All right guys, first up in the chronograph is the Hoyt Nitrux. Let's go ahead and put first arrow through. See how fast this thing's shooting. 299. Let's go ahead and do second arrow. See if it's consistent with each shot. Duplicate, 299. Let's go best out of 3. Third shot, Hoyt Nitrux, chronograph. $298. It's very consistent with all 3 shots from 299, 299, and 298. Got no complaints about that. For a $850 bow, shooting basically 300 FPS is did really good. So let's go ahead and try this Mathew's Tactic. First arrow through the chronograph of the Mathews. This one does have an inch shorter draw length, so 288. Let's do a second arrow. $290. So first one was 288, second one was 290. Let's go ahead and throw this third arrow through. Duplicate 290. So that one is shooting 290, and remember guys, like I said, it is a 1 inch shorter draw length, so it's gonna be a reason why it is shooting a little bit slower, but pretty similar there. So let's go ahead and shoot these things at a target and see which one holds better groups. All right guys, we are going to do a 2 arrow grouping to see whether the Mathews or the Hoyt which one has a better group. So we are going to go ahead with the Mathews first and get that settled in on a target. So I did just learn that this Mathews has a machined riser versus the Hoyt Nitrux is a cast riser. So that is going to be one of the reasons why this one has less hand vibration. So let's go ahead and get this second arrow through. Good group there. Let's go ahead with this Hoyt Nitrux and check a 2 arrow grouping for this bow. I do like the grip on this Hoyt a little bit more, but it could be because that's what I'm used to. I feel like that's, where'd that hit? Just to the right of that bullseye. All right, shot number 2 out of the Hoyt. Let's see which one's got a better grouping. Pretty sure those are identical groups, so it's not a bad thing. You get 2 good bows, 2 good groups. So down here is going to be the Hoyt right there, grouping at, it's like 13 yards. Mathews grouping right here, about pretty even there. Not too mad about that. I would be curious to throw these things, you know, at a further distance, 40 to 60 yards or whatever, and see how they group at a further distance. Wrapping up the review for the Mathews Tactic and the Hoyt Nitrux. This is going to be your mid-level bow. You'd have the benefits of having a high-end bow put into a low-end bow type of deal, so you're kind of right there in the middle. They both shoot really good. Both shoot about the same speed, weigh the exact same, and both have the same accuracy levels. So depending on how you like your grip, how you feel with it, string angle's about the exact same. Get into your nearest dealer, see which one shoots best for you. So this is going to be, you know, if you want to get a great bow for a good price, I would definitely recommend either one of these bows. I'm not going to pick one of them to be better than the other because they're about even. I really enjoyed shooting both these bows. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks again to Terry here at TNT Archery in Southern Utah for letting me use his shop to shoot all of his bows and take up a lot of his time. And here talking to myself, talking to the camera. Yeah guys, if you guys are in Southern Utah, come in, stop by his shop, let him know I sent you on by, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate the support. Really means the world to me. Hit the like button on any video you want. Check out my channel, see what you guys think. Comment on any video of any bows that you guys want to see reviewed, whether compared to another bow or just reviewed as a single item. So guys, until next time.